What's up YouTube? Welcome to the channel. My name is Dan. Behind me is my C5 Corvette. If you look at the thumbnail correctly, we are installing a carbon fiber diffuser on this car today. Before we get the part on the car, I'm going to go over a couple things that were done in order to prep this part to go on the car. Also, the install is super easy. This is actually the V2 of the Corvette Creations carbon fiber rear diffuser. So if you guys have the V2, you're in luck. Much easier installing the V1. I'm going to explain the differences between the V2 and the V1. So let's get right into it. Okay guys, so here's the difference between the V2 and the V1. This is the V2 as I mentioned. The V1 has some pre-drilled holes on each corner here, as well as mounting tabs here, and mounting tabs there, and mounting tabs there. So essentially, the exhaust had to be dropped. You had to cut your rear bumper, that part there, and that part there, in order for the V1 to mount into the diffuser section. This is significantly different. This has a lip right here that when you slide it in, essentially just goes and locks into the back of the bumper. And then we're just gonna put some double-sided tape all along there and then just press it into place. We might throw some screws in both sides just to ensure that it's really nice, stable, not gonna go anywhere. I'll get a feel for it after we put it on the car. May not do it in this video, may do it, future down the line. So without further ado, I'm gonna actually put you guys on pause real quick. I'm gonna put the tape on the diffuser. Also, there's two other things I had to do, and I'm gonna show you guys why I had to do that. So I'll be right back. Okay, you guys, so here's what we did. We got the double-sided tape all around, as you can see. Now, why is this foil here? Also, why are those cut out? All right. When we were test fitting the rear diffuser, the exhaust was touching the diffusers in that area right there, and also the tips were touching those areas on both sides. And I saw this was a problem with the V1. It still seems to be a problem with the V2, depending upon what exhaust system you have. If you have some decent sized mufflers, they're going to rub. So put some heat shielding material there and there, so that this way, give it a little bit of protection. Hopefully we don't see any melting or anything like that. Also cut these out so that this way the tips do not rest directly on the diffuser and will prevent some melting from occurring. So now I get my gloves on. I'm gonna show you guys essentially how this just fits into place. It's super easy. You just pull the exhaust down a little bit and slide it in. That locks right into the rear bumper. We're gonna measure it, make sure it's even on both sides, and then peel the double-sided tape and stick it on there. All right, be right back. Okay guys, so as I mentioned, I'm just gonna pick up the diffuser. We're going to flip them around and then essentially just put them in like that. Push the exhaust down just a little bit. Just like so. Okay. You can see it goes into place really easily. All right, so now we're going to measure the distance on both sides. We're also going to check and make sure that we're still clearing the exhaust tips right here. So essentially in the back corner on both sides is where we're grinding. All right, so let me grab a tape measure real quick. Here, I could visually look at it. Looks like it's got to go that way just a little bit. So you might went too far. Okay. What do you guys think? You guys think this is even? Looks pretty good to me. Alright, I'm gonna just measure it up one more time, and then I'm gonna verify that we're clearing the exhaust as I mentioned. Again, it's clipping in the back corners. And then peeled up side tape, stick them on. We got a carbon diffuser. The diffuser's on the car, it looks pretty good. I'm gonna pan the camera right now to the diffuser. I want you guys to tell me what you think in the comments below. Please like, subscribe, put in your comments of what you'd like to see done to the C5. One of the next videos I'm putting out is if you wanted to build this car, right here, how much it would cost you guys to build it. So I'm gonna do a complete breakdown of the cost of all the parts that went on the car. And you guys definitely wanna see that because when I added it up, I cried a little bit. All right, so here is the carbon fiber diffuser. And it looks really good. It's got a pretty good fit to it. Right here, there's a little bit of gapping right here. And down here, I'm thinking about probably throwing a screw right there to ensure that it just stays lifted up. Overall, I think it came out great. It's super, super aggressive. I love it. I love the way it looks. So again, please comment down below and thank you guys. See you on the next one.